everybody, Molly here from GhostVolta.com for a quick play of Everybody's Gone to the Rapture. This game has been one that I've been looking forward to for a while. It's by the Chinese Room, the same people who made Dear Esther, Cornucopia, Amnesia, Machine for Pigs. I really like Dear Esther a lot, especially, and this game really reminded me of Dear Esther a lot, but with a little more, just something a little more special. And what's crazy is, like, as you can see, I didn't even realize that this was, it just blended right in from this cutscene. As you can see, this game is gorgeous. It's a little spooky. For those of you who aren't familiar with this game, essentially something has happened and has caused everyone to just disappear from this small English town. And I don't know if I'm alone in this town or not.
If I'm right, you should be able to pick up the signal right across the valley.
Sorry, I'll try to kind of pause during events, but I do have the captions on. So the point is that I don't know if I'm alone, and I'm walking through this town trying to figure it out. So this is about the first 12 minutes of the game.
You can use them to find what you're looking for.
And this...
The answers... they're all here. The answers are in the light.
So that's a key phrase. The answers are in the light. And it's weird because it's like she told me after the fact. But as you'll see as we continue to go on, you'll see that the answers are indeed in the light. As I walk around, it's this entity or something that is trying to tell me about what happened. And so I walk through this gorgeous English town, and I run into different light sources, and they prove to tell me what's happening. It's really interesting. The biggest downside of this game that I can tell so far is that you can't run.
By the Emergency Measures Committee. Due to exceptional circumstances, radio and television in this area has been brought under the control of the EMC.
And I don't like that if I look away, it immediately turns down the audio.
Keep your radio and television on at all times. Stay indoors and avoid contact with other people. Do not attempt to telephone outside your local area. Do not panic and remain civil and calm. Stay tuned to this station for updates.
I bet that went really well. So as you can see, it's very bizarre because you can see, so this road has been blocked off. So something was happening, and it's kind of up to you or me to figure it out. And it's weird, as someone who watches a lot of like zombie games and stuff like that, you come across these things and you're just waiting for someone to pop out, and you're kind of waiting for this jump scare that never really comes. So you see this right here. See that light source over there? That's what I'm talking about. That's the thing that's going to tell you.
I'm trying to do my job. You two will be the only staff on site for this rotation. I'm just saying, if the main gate's power fails, then there's no way in or out of the observatory.
That's why there are backup generators. Jesus, why the hell are we even discussing this?
Just don't you come running to me if you get locked in.
If we get locked in, we won't be able to come running to you, will we? You let us worry about the clever stuff, and you can concentrate on sweeping up leaves and changing light bulbs. Happy? Now piss off.
Dick.
Arsehole.
That was unnecessary. Just because you're angry with me doesn't mean you have to take it out on everyone else.
Kate, can we just talk about this?
No, Steven, I'm done. I just want to get out of this place, and tonight is our best chance of doing that. You prep the arrays, I'm heading up to Tower 6.
Kate. I love you. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know that. Come on, let's get started.
Voice acting is so good in this. So there's some tension going on between these two characters, Kate and Steven. Kate is the first person that we heard in that first little thing where she tells us that the power, or that the answers are in the light. And I'm also wondering, I haven't been able to like look around, but if you've played this, do you, depending on where you go, do you get the exact same thing? like the exact same story unfold, or if you go a different way. Can you go a different way? So this, I saw this, and this was very interesting to me. I think it tells you his name. Jeremy, yeah. So I guess that it's a ghost, and his name is Jeremy. See, this is what I'm talking about. This game is it's beautiful, but I would like to go just a little bit faster. More roads are out of are blocked and out of access. So we're on Haverton Road. And I kind of wanted to be... I was just kind of really interested just to go through the main stuff. I wonder if I could even go through that gate, or, you know, how much of this world is accessible to me. This was kind of spooky.
Who's that? Hello? Kate, if you can hear this, you need to shut down the optical array. It's using the observatory as a conduit to reach us, and it's started spreading its range beyond the valley. Kate, we can't afford to let it do that. It's getting stronger. I'm going to call Clive back, and I'm going to force him to order the strike. I just don't see what other choice we have. God knows if
Can you hear me? We need help.
Who are you? Jesus, get off the front! Get off the front! It's in the front! It's in the front.
Whoa. That was spooky. Yeah, so I guess this like power source is going through the phones. And I guess Jeremy is this light source that's kind of guiding me. So you can tell that something is able to be focused on because of the light and the alteration and visibility. And then you use the PlayStation 4 controller to tilt and stuff.
Don't be so hard on yourself. We've all had rejections.
You haven't.
Oh, come on. We'll look at the figures, tighten up the data, and resubmit. Your core idea is sound. You just got the number slightly wrong.
Don't patronize me.
I'm not patronizing you. I think you are a brilliant man,
Steven's
Dr.
kind of a
Appleton.
dick. Steven Appleton.
Listen,
I'm assuming. This is Steven still.
I'm here, right? We're together, you and me.
I really like Kate.
The alignment event tomorrow.
I think that she
Yours,
seems
okay?
like a really sweet person.
You saw the opportunity, you ran the numbers. Even if they can't see it, I'm proud of you.
Is that
I
supposed
was
to make
kind
me
of
feel
trying to
better?
get... I like the way that they do the outline, so you can't even really tell.
Look on the bright side.
It
around
forces
here,
you to kind of project who you think
You're a hero.
is speaking. Like,
Prodigal son
is
of
she on the left or
Valentine.
on the right? And you have to try to kind of read the body
I'm
language.
surprised they haven't erected a statue in your honor yet.
Oh, you can laugh all you want.
And I think they try to highlight
But I'll
who's
bet the
talking
parish
more.
council have a
So I
subcommittee
think he's
working
on the
that
left and
right
she's on the
now.
right. I love you. I've always loved you. Closed until further notice. We've got the flu. Please try the 7th Whistler. We'll be back in business as soon as we're up and about. George and Helen Gables. I was really afraid somebody was going to and like come up and get me. But you can kind of tell because it's not focused enough. And so you can see that I didn't focus enough on it at the time, but you can see there's like a hazard sign right there. That was kind of spooky. So they got the flu. So something was happening, obviously. And then that place had the hazard sign. So something bad was going on. I chose, since I was essentially following Jeremy, this ghost, so I didn't even bother going up the left. I'll eventually go up there afterward. But for this quick play, I wanted to focus more on what Jeremy wanted me to see. I assume what he wanted me to see anyway. It sounded like he said, "Screw Kate." Did you hear that?
Where's Kate?
What do you think she is?
Stephen, what's going on?
Screw Kate. It's all her fault anyway.
What's that mark on your face? Stephen! Stephen!
Oh, he did say it. So I wonder if that's the Jeremy, the ghost Jeremy that's been guiding us. The one downside is, like, when it's saving, it kind of flubs up a little bit. I knew that there would be something with children in here. Just they wouldn't let it.
Benjamin, Georgie, leave
Yeah,
it
see,
alone.
Jeremy was like, check this part out.
What are they up to? Oh, they found another dead bird. I do wish the council would clean them up.
Well, apparently they're saying it's a flu epidemic. And I gather they'll be closing the roads and stations, so they're worried enough for that.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Well, you don't mess about with the flu outbreak, I suppose. But look, I'm just saying, if you were planning on taking the kids to Wales, now might be the time to do it.
Well, thanks, Barbara. I'll have a word with Neil, see what he thinks. Now, George, Benjamin, for God's sake, leave it alone.
So they're on the park with their kids. They're at the park with their kids, looking, and so 2 birds have died, and they're still here. That is really spooky.